All right, Baseballism fan, I got two welcomes to make. Welcome to the brand new Baseballism YouTube channel. Make sure to like and subscribe. And welcome to the brand new Hillsboro Hops Ballpark here in beautiful Hillsboro, Oregon. It's a brand new stadium. I know it costs $150 million to make. We have behind the scenes access here. We want to show you around, take a tour of the stadium, and we're also going to get to shoot a commercial here. So make sure you stay around, check it out. And we are not at a five-star hotel today. We are actually at the brand new Hillsboro Hops Stadium out here in Hillsboro, Oregon, where the Hops play. They're gonna show us around this brand new stadium. It's a must-see. We've got Jared here, the creative manager of the Hops. He's gonna show us around. What's up, Jared?
What's up, boss?
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely.
Do you want to tell us a little about where we are right now? I mean, this is beautiful.
Absolutely. So you are in the Meridian. This is our premium club space on the upper level of the new Hillsboro Hops Ballpark. Not just for baseball games too, it's for private events, anything really you want to do in terms of just having fun. So
I mean, if I had like a birthday party, a company event, this is the place to be.
Absolutely. This is the only place you should be.
I mean, it's sweet. Let's walk around. Let's check out the place.
Let's do it. Let's go for a tour.
This is great. So if you have a private event, you can have your food and beverages here, and obviously we have a terrific view of the field. Let's take a look at that.
Anybody in attendance at our games will also get best seat in the house. So it doesn't matter if you're second level or right below us. It's an amazing view you can't beat. Our video board out there, brand new. Shout out to Planar, who is literally our next door neighbors. They put that whole thing together. 4 times bigger than it was at the old place.
Yeah, let's talk about that for a little bit. So obviously you had an older stadium. This is brand new, first year in business. Mm-hmm. What is different about this field than last year's field and the previous years?
So the reason why we had to basically create an entirely new stadium is because MLB set new guidelines and regulations for how stadiums, work in terms of fan experience and accommodations and whatnot. So when we got that news, it was like, okay, well, we could either repair the place, which would also cost a pretty penny, or we might as well just, we have the means to build it.
Let's do it right. Let's create a buzz.
Yeah.
More excitement.
And if you're gonna do it, you got to do it right. Yeah. And that was our whole process. Like, we're not just gonna copy and paste. We're gonna, add a whole new, experience, not just for baseball even, but for concerts, private events, whatever else you need. So. Absolutely. And if you're not familiar with the Portland, Beaverton, Hillsboro area, this is really the only baseball show in town. Yeah.
I mean, this is the place to be.
We want to be able to distinguish ourselves as like the professional baseball experience in Portland, and it's just a 10-minute drive away from downtown. So you can't beat this.
You can't beat it. This is the club level. This is the club level seating. This is the view. What do you say we go check out some other parts of the stadium?
Absolutely, let's do it.
Let's do it, man. I'm excited. Okay, here we are. We are now at the service level, correct?
That's correct.
And this is where the players hang out. Mm-hmm. We got offices down here. This is where the fans don't hang out.
Yeah. This is where everything you don't really see, the kind of behind the scenes of how a ballpark runs. We're going to take you into our Mike Bow clubhouse.
Okay. Kids, if you're out there, you get drafted, you play for the Hops or any minor league team, this is where the magic happens right here. This is the VIP treatment. This is not your high school locker room. Boom. Wow. Okay, I'm excited about this. Jared, you want to take us around here? Wow, look at this. Let's take a look at the names, guys. Some of the guys that you may not know now, but they could be in the big leagues playing for the D-backs in a few years, right?
Absolutely. You got Slade Caldwell right there. He is our main outfielder. He was a first-round draft pick, and I'm sure we'll see him in the bigs real soon. And then over here, we've got 2 pretty recognizable names, Brian Curley and Logan Mercado. Logan here played for Oregon baseball, University of Oregon. Very recognizable name, very recognizable mustache as well. And then Brian Curley is also a very high prospect of ours. He's very recognizable in the sense that if you've ever seen the viral video of the pitcher who looks back at the guy who's on second and shakes his tongue at him.
Really hard to do that mid-game, but that's definitely something that he'll need to work on and practice. 0-2, a beauty of a bender. Pseudo's down looking, and Georgia scores.
You could probably pull it up, but it's one of the funniest moments in baseball, and now he's with us.
That's awesome, man. So I know this is a newer locker room, but why don't you tell me some of the guys that have played for the Hops, are now in the big leagues, maybe household names. Who are some of the guys that have walked through, worn a Hops jersey, and have had some success in the majors?
I think the most recognizable name would be Corbin Carroll.
Fastball sails to the backstop. Carroll racing down the line will score standing up, and the Hops lead 1-0. Welcome to Hillsboro, Corbin Carroll.
He's outfielder for the Arizona Diamondbacks now.
Rookie of the year?
Yep, absolutely on a tear right now as well. So we also got Dansby Swanson.
The 3-2 pitch, high fly ball, deep to left. This could be number one. It's gone, and Dansby Swanson with a 3-run home run, his first professional long ball, has the Hops back in the game.
Who's infielder for the...
I love Dansby Swanson, man.
Really great guy.
Also one of the first players to wear Baseballism, Dansby Swanson.
Really?
Yes.
Other random fun facts, we have a barber chair in our bath area. If you...
Now this is what I'm talking about. I want to show people what you usually don't have in a baseball locker room, a barber chair. Okay, so I'm gonna sit in the barber chair real quick.
Go ahead.
Just want to feel what it's like to almost be in the show when you have a barber chair in your locker room. Feels good, guys, so you should definitely try it out. So keep training, get drafted, and you someday might be here. All right, cool, so this is the clubhouse. We appreciate the tour here. Let's go somewhere else.
Awesome, let's
do that. All right, guys, before we go to the next place of our VIP tour of Hillsboro Hops Stadium, I want to say, make sure you like and subscribe to this YouTube channel. It's the new Baseballism YouTube channel. And you can leave a comment below. We're gonna pick one person, we're gonna give them a $100 gift card. All right, so Jared, let's take us to the next special place, and it's one of my favorite places in the world. It's the batting cage. This is where the players show up before the game. They prep, they lift weights, they do what they need to do. Jared, how early do players show up for a baseball game if you're on a minor league team? Like, when do they show up? The game's at 7. When are we showing up?
Absolutely. It's kind of a range. I mean, some guys, especially if they're like a starting pitcher that day, they like to give them time to breathe and relax, have a calm morning. Other guys, who are hitting that day might come in for an early pump at anywhere from 8, 9, 10 a.m. It's never too much preparation. So a lot of it, prep-wise, happens here.
3, 2, 1, here we go, here we are. A minor league batting cage where the players go to prep for a game. This is it, guys. This is where the magic happens. All the preparation, all the hard work happens here, all right? You wanna get to the show? You gotta live here. Okay, so you wanna hit some balls?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Ooh. Okay, let's see if I can get one to the back of the cage. There it is, let's go. All right, next part of the tour, POV. You're a Hops player, and it's game time. Let's go, Jared.
All right, into the dugout we go.
Woo. This is what it's all about right here.
Absolutely, this is as close as it gets to major league experience.
How do you come out of this tunnel, and not want to play baseball after seeing this view? It's terrific. All right, Jared, I got a favor to ask you. I think it's safe to say that we're both not going to win a championship for a baseball team anytime soon. Do you want to pretend like we just won the Single-A World Series, and we're going to jump over this railing and we're going to run towards the mound to celebrate?
I can do that.
Okay, let's do that. I'm going to take out my stuff. We're on defense. It is the bottom of the 9th, and our pitcher just struck out the last guy, okay?
All right, I'm going left.
1, 2, 3, let's go. Let's go.
Come on, baby.
Let's go. Oh man, that felt good.
That felt amazing.
We didn't win anything, but that felt really good. And look at this view right here. You got fans looking at you.
We also didn't tear anything, which is...
We didn't tear anything. I'm still healthy. Graham, we got to get a view of a player's view looking around this stadium, how gorgeous it is. And imagine, how many people does this hold?
Right now, I think the number is about 4,600.
That's great, man.
And then if you have a concert as well, we can get more people on the field, so
I'm also seeing the family zone over there.
Yep.
Tell me about that.
That's honestly one of my favorite aspects about the ballpark is, people have obviously lots of different range of income, and if you really just want that affordable, fun family experience, the Hillsboro Medical Family Zone is the place to be. We just put in a brand new play structure for kids who just want to run around, have fun. It makes it easier on the parents too to just be able to.
Oh, I hear that. All right, Jared, so we just covered the family fun zone. This is the not so family, but just as fun zone.
Right now, it just kind of looks like a concrete patch, but in a few weeks, it's going to be a massive, amazing tent structure called the Hop Grove. This is basically the experience you'll want to have if you want to bring your company or your group out for just a fun outdoor baseball experience. If you want, you can, enjoy the club, which is private, fun, but if you want to really immerse yourself in the baseball experience, this is the place to do it.
If you want a fall ball and some beer, this is the spot you want to be. The Breakside Bullpen over here. I mean, they're a popular brewery based out of Portland, Oregon, and I've been there many times. They make some great beer. So definitely check that out.
The nice thing about that place too is we just put in a putting green. So if you want to, practice your putt game and have a few brews, I mean, that's
the way to go, man.
You got kind of two sports in one there.
Yep. All right, before we go on to the next part of the tour, I want to make sure you guys like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at Baseballism. We're going to do a lot of cool stuff, tour stadiums, interview cool people, just like Chef Lindsay over here, who's the head chef of the Hillsboro Hops.
Hello.
We are preparing some food for the club level right now. But before we do that, I want to ask you, we go to a lot of stadiums. We don't really see head chefs at a baseball park. So why don't you tell us what's so different about this ballpark and the passion that you bring to this food? Like, tell us about the food here at Hillsboro Hop Stadium.
Yeah, the Hops, we are very, guest forward. We want to be on, trending with everywhere that's going on within baseball stadiums. And we want to provide a first-class experience for the guests coming out. So food draws people back all the time. Yes, baseball is always there, but people need to eat. They need to have drinks every single day, and so we want to make that one of the forefronts that we're doing, and providing a really good experience for them.
Awesome. So this might be my favorite part of the tour, aside from the batting cage. But Chef Lindsay's going to prepare for us a dish. Why don't you take us through that? What are we making?
So right now we're just part of our club level. We're messing around, making around some tiramisu cups. So our club is an all-inclusive location that is all you can eat and all you can drink. So right now we're making some tiramisu cups. We're very much a scratch kitchen as much as we can be.
Yeah, you don't often see tiramisu being made at a baseball stadium.
No. Every day our club menu changes. Opening night we had prime rib, so we're really doing carving stations, action stations, and just everything is changing.
You guys are doing prime rib.
Yeah, we did prime rib on opening night.
Just a reminder, we're not at a five-star restaurant here. We're at a baseball stadium.
Yeah, we're definitely upgrading and doing, a bunch of catered stuff here that is you don't see at your traditional baseball stadium.
Well, I'm excited to try this and some of the things that are offered at the concession stands upstairs.
Yeah.
So why don't we do that? All right, guys, here with Chef Lindsay again, and this is exciting because we are in the Barrel District on the main concourse at brand new Hillsboro Hop Stadium. Chef, can you take us around, a brief tour of what's around us and what you guys offer here?
Yeah, so we've got 4 different concepts in here. Every single window is a different, theme, so to speak. We've got around the horn, which is basically worldwide cuisine. So from there, we're highlighting our Spam Musubi bowl. We've got a shoyu chicken plate. A lot of, really upscale food that you don't find at your traditional.
And what I love about this too is you have tables here that are positioned so you can get some good food, grab your drinks, post up here, and you still got a great view of the ballpark and know what's going on. But let's get to it because I've been distracted by the smell of this stuff since we started talking.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this, but these two are near and dear to my heart because I'm from Hawaii. And you have to respect the Spam Musubi. All right, so I'm gonna taste test this in a little bit. I'm gonna let you know if you made something that is worthy of the Spam Musubi title.
Yes.
As a guy from Hawaii.
All right, well then we'll have to make adjustments if we need to.
Oh no.
That's something we do.
Okay. I'm the Spam Musubi police.
Yep.
All right, Spam Musubi police. Put the name right above me. Spam Musubi police. All right, it's the main event. It's taste time here at the main concourse with Chef Lindsay. I'm gonna try the deconstructed Spam Musubi here. Let's see what we got. Yeah. Egg.
Those are good sounds so far.
It's a great sound.
All right.
And I'll tell you what, I didn't know you could make a spam musubi better than it actually was, but this is very, very good.
Good.
I love it.
Awesome. We very much cook to order here. So everybody that comes up, like when they order spam musubi, we throw it right on there right when they order it. So we're not we're not doing this ahead of time. You want to try this
Let's
one?
try this one.
Yeah.
Let's switch it up. Let's try this. Yep. Oh, brah. I had to bust out the Pigeon English for that one because this brings me right back to Hawaii. 10 out of 10 as far as matching the flavors of Hawaii. Great job, chef.
Thank you, thank you.
Fist bump for that one. I think we got one more thing to test.
Yeah, it's a piece of a sandwich that we're serving here for sure.
Okay, this one's not gonna be clean, I'm gonna warn you. And I'm also gonna warn you, if you order this sandwich in the first inning, you might be asleep by the fifth, so it might be like a third or fourth inning sandwich, okay? So let's go, let's do this. Let's do this the right way, one big bite. I'm gonna take a big bite here.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, I'm gonna go over time, but what I love about this is that it looks huge. It's got all the meat in it, but it's got a ton of veggies in it too.
Yeah.
And it actually tastes a lot lighter
Yeah.
than it looks.
Yep.
So it may not be a eat it in the first inning, fall asleep by the fourth. It might be a 9-inning sandwich.
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's a 9-inning sandwich and it's 10 out of 10. All right, chef, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Great work here.
Glad you guys could be
I'm
here.
excited for everyone out there to try this food. You gotta come to a Hops game. Make sure to check out Chef Lindsay here. Check out the club level, he wants some tiramisu.
Yep.
And we'll see you later. All right, here we are at the Hillsboro Hops team store, all right? Home of what I think is one of the most iconic logos in minor league baseball. It's a Hops, he's angry. Everybody loves him. I got Jared here. How about a tour of the store?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right, beautiful team store we got here. Jared, let's talk us through some of the offerings. I see some Baseballism.
We've had only 2 games here so far, and almost all of the Baseballism merch is entirely sold out, so that's something we're celebrating. But the exciting thing is this is another one of those things that from the old Ballpark to new that we just completely leveled up in every regard. It's 4 times bigger. It's our selection of merch, whether it's for adults and kids, is tenfold in terms of the overall offerings that we have. We also recently announced a new partnership with Adidas.
Oh, yeah.
And they have been absolutely instrumental in providing us with all sorts of fun new merch items.
I mean, look at this place. It's gorgeous. Again, Baseballism gear here featuring Barley. Couple offerings here. I know a lot of it's sold out on opening night, but we're gonna get them more stuff. We don't do a lot of apparel for minor league teams, but we love the Hops, so we're gonna do it for them. Let's just take a look at some of the hats here, Grant. I mean, check out some of these logos that you may not know about. We know Barley, but there are variations of Barley.
And this is the fun thing about being a creative and graphic designer is you get to have some say in a lot of the different variations the logo or hat designs can take, or shirts, etc.
Make sure you take a look at this one. A little alternate logo here.
Yep.
He's got a coyote howling. I mean, look at that. All right, let's just do some B-roll, take a look at the store, how beautiful it is. Welcome to the Hillsboro Hops team store. What's up, Baseballism fam? With all the fun we had today, we forgot to give a shout out to the Hops for hosting us. Thank you to Jared, the marketing director. Thank you to KL Wambacher, the president of the Hops. And thank you to Chef Lindsay for hosting us and serving us some delicious food. Make sure you go out and see a Hops game this summer. You won't regret it. It's a great day at the ballpark.